Hello everyone, welcome to Andy Visits. In today's video, we'll be discussing top 10 best Chadwick Boseman movies.
But the safest.
Chadwick Boseman certainly got his name known by being the king of Wakanda, that is Black Panther. However, Chadwick Boseman was also incredibly versatile, and the popular franchise certainly wasn't his first flick. In case you are looking to binge this name's best movies, we have made a list.
Ace.
21 Bridges. This is Chadwick's newest flick, and although it only got 50%, it still makes the top 10. This action crime drama stars this brilliant actor, and he plays an NYPD detective who embarks on a citywide manhunt for a pair of criminals guilty of killing cops and part of a massive conspiracy. Starring alongside Sienna Miller and J.K. Simmons, this movie will definitely give you your action fill, and we love Chadwick in a leading role that's totally badass.
The subways. Then we flood the island with blow.
Draft Day. This movie centers around an NFL draft when general manager Sonny Weaver tries to rebuild his team. However, he has to decide what's worth sacrificing when he's considering the dreams of hundreds of young men. Kevin Costner is the manager, but Chadwick Boseman is the second leading role. You can also find Jennifer Garner in this sports drama, and it's certainly one of our favorite of the genre.
Okay, screw it. No more offers.
The Express. Chadwick Boseman actually finds himself in quite a few sport dramas. This one is about the real-life story of a college football legend, Ernie Davis, who was the first African American to win the Heisman Trophy. This movie stars Rob Brown, Dennis Quaid, and Clancy Brown. Chadwick takes a secondary role as Floyd Little. However, this was one of Chadwick's first flicks, so we certainly suggest it.
Fighting something else out on that field right now.
Get On Up. This one is a bit different for this versatile actor. It's still a biography, but this one takes a musical turn. Chadwick Boseman takes the lead and portrays James Brown. This flick tells his story from his rise from poverty to being the infamous magician he is known as. This role is actually impressive, and a 79% is definitely nothing.
They're gonna kill James Brown today.
My baby playing at the Apollo.
42. Of all of his biography sport dramas, this one is definitely our favorite. Of course, it also scored the best on Rotten Tomatoes. Chadwick Boseman is Jackie Robinson, the first African American to play in Major League Baseball. In the late 1940s, Jackie still struggles against racism, despite being part of them. This movie is riveting, tragic, and totally inspiring. Plus, it certainly put this talented man on our radar. If you haven't seen this flick, we are not sure you can call yourself a fan of Chadwick Boseman.
Remember him. Baseball.
I want you to know I'm there for you.
Marshall. This is another biography drama, except in this one, Chadwick Boseman plays a lawyer. This movie tells the story of Thurgood Marshall during one of his most infamous cases in his career before he became the first African American Supreme Court Justice. Starring alongside Josh Gad, Kate Hudson, and Sterling K. Brown, this case is about an African American employee who is accused of raping his Caucasian boss, and Marshall defends his innocence. This cast is phenomenal, and Chadwick certainly stole our hearts as this brilliant man.
Not slaves now.
They know you.
Don't any of you have any confidence in me?
Avengers Infinity War. Of course, most of the top flicks are this man as the Black Panther. With an 85%, this flick takes the lowest spot on the Marvel movies. However, this movie is definitely still on our all-time favorite of the franchise. Yes, this one is the most classic cliffhanger of the entire MCU and definitely deserves its role on this list. Black Panther certainly proved his badass skills in this flick, and it's no question that Chadwick Boseman is perfect for this iconic role.
Know what it's like to lose.
Captain America Civil War. This movie is the first time we meet Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. Of course, he sides with Captain America, and he definitely helps create one of the most epic superhero battles in film history. This movie definitely had us absolutely stoked for a solo Black Panther film, which we loved, but we'll always remember this flick as the battles of the Avengers.
Fight, Tony.
Avengers Endgame. Of course, all the Marvel flicks will take the top spots on this list. This movie was quite literally the end of a superhero era. It's the newest of the franchise and certainly the last one with all of our favorite OG characters. Black Panther is stellar and we fell in love even more with his character. We are happy T'Challa returned to the big screen and we are also incredibly grateful that there is more to come from this character, even if the classic Avengers has to come to an end. Black Panther. Of course, it's probably not surprising that this flick blew all the others out of the water. This movie made serious waves in Hollywood culturally, economically, and in pretty much every other way. Chadwick Boseman against Michael B. Jordan was an iconic matchup, and T'Challa showed us his brilliance, leadership, and action awesomeness in this flick. While we love this actor's versatility, we are not even mad that this movie takes the gold medal on this list. This will always be Chadwick Boseman's most popular role. Which one is your favorite among all? Do share in the comments section. Thank you so much.